This is a pair of perfect Panasonics, maybe passable Panasonics. These are the cockroach of the vacuum cleaner world, these generations of Panasonic. We have two here, MC E44 and the slightly posher MC E47 with some ominous sellotape on it. These belong to Mr. James for some reason. He has a preference for these. We refurbished one a few years ago, but sadly it literally rotted away, so he's come double armed this time. We've got two to see what's wrong with them and do the usual before video. Let's have a look at how practical these things are. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yes, these things, well, hopefully a lot of you are going to comment down below with your experiences of these. Yeah, back when Panasonic made a really good vacuum cleaner, as much as I'm going to take the mickey out of these because I don't think they're good, but they're just meh suction, meh brush roll, which this one has, which is more than that one does. They're just sort of boring, really. They're like the vacuum cleaning equivalent of my car. So, you know, it gets the job done, but you want to go telling anybody that you had a Panasonic MCE44. Well, not bar on this channel. So yes, white, very nice boxy machine. We have a hose, missing one of the wands. However, underneath door number one is a set of tools, unused as they pretty much always are, because the problem with these is that I think you had an optional extension hose, and obviously being optional, nobody ever bought them. So yeah, you're sort of quite limited really in the use that you have. So yeah, so these are either normally like this and pretty much unused or just missing completely. Luckily we have some tools and the hose, and yeah, it's not damaged. Excellent. Inside of door number two, well, we have ourselves a filter under here, and again, these never really got changed, so I would be reasonably confident in, oh, this smells fruity, in saying this is probably the original filter, and that's not bad. So hopefully that's an indication of, you know, how good this machine is. Smells fruity, literally fruity. There's a bit of air freshener in here somewhere, so that will go in there. And yeah, of course that looks lovely through your bag door. It's not supposed to be all black and horrible. That is just carbon dust. Genuine bag, of course, Mr. James. We would expect, well, nothing less, perhaps a HEPA flow, but you know, I will take these as a pass. That is antibacterial. So hopefully that will explain why this thing is not mouldy. Aha, we have two air fresheners. God, they literally smell like toilet cleaner. We shall leave them in. No pre-motor filter, fair enough, you know, it's got a new bag in it. If you're careful with using these things, you can get away with it, especially for demonstration and to see if it's even worth it. Right, let's have a look underneath. Underneath is where the mediocreness happens. Yeah, this brush roll is just rough. A, it's really soft anyway. B, this one's quite sparse. That's interesting. This is also of the era before Panasonic got sued in the UK for a child putting its fingers in there because, you know, it wasn't supervised. Nobody told it that you shouldn't put your fingers in spinny objects because, yeah, this was the original style of edge cleaning. And yeah, it worked quite well indeed. And yeah, this, you then got caps that went into there by mandatory law. So yeah, nice that this doesn't have it. Here is our ratings plate, of which we can't really get anything from it. I've no idea how to date them. And that is old Whitey all done. And it's probably done enough to the point that we may as well turn it on and check if it works, because it's got a bag, we can. Right, let us sweep the top of this rug. It's not going to like this rug at all. Sounds nice, right? Brush on speed. Then floaty head on there. Oh, wow, that is worse than I thought it would be. I'd say. Just as I thought, bless it, it just skims the top of the carpet. And on this especially, this unforgiving wool rug isn't very good. But that means it's working perfectly. That is literally what they did. It got the bits up. What more do you want? They didn't cost a lot of money. They were alright for the price. So, that's old Whitey. Time to have a look at El Greeno, saviour of the Mexicans, and see what the heck is wrong. Oh, that was a cracking plasticky noise. See what's wrong with the green one. Now we'll tip you up just a little bit, because we're going to start with the sellotape of numbing inevitability, yeah, which is on this. Oh, which, yeah, is snapped. Okay, that's a pain in the bum. This is the control knob for the height, the power control. Clips in there, and yeah, both of the tabs aren't brilliant. I think I can probably glue them together enough to save them for now. We'll pop those there. Are you just holding that on, or are you also part of the bag door assembly? I think you might be. No, bag door's fine, isn't it? Hang on. I think you might also be part of the bag door, even though that bit is moving up and down. That's mildly annoying, but we have ourselves an unbrand, oh dear, look, pattern bag, 0 points. All the points have just been nullified. But we do gain a point for having a pre-motor filter, so I guess the history of this filter is better than the history of the filter in there. Oh, what's this filter like? Ah, yes, look, never touched at all, ever. Ah, these vacuums could talk, they would say how abused they have been. Right, oh, let me see if I can get this bag door back on, and we'll have a look at the back. With a slight knock to the top, the bag door seems to be staying on, so there's just some gunk in all this spinny stuff. Now here, we do have our wand, but this should be pretty much as long as there. Look, it's been cut down. Oh no, I wonder if Mr. James actually knows that or not. Let's see if, yeah, we have some tools a little bit more used on this one, but not very much at all. So, lovely stuff. One up on the other one for having its one. Dad do something about this though. Yeah, this machine is immediately not quite as good as the other ones. Oh, we have, to start with, 2 different size screws, and then all the rest are missing. Oh, and of course, you're not going to come out without a little bit of encouragement. Really? Oh dear, it's not the right screw, and the base plate is broken as well. Ah, there we go. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, we have a crack there which needs to be fixed up. We have one, wherever the... Oh, did have one. Brilliant. There we go. One actually genuine screw that should be in there, but the rest of it seems okay. It's not cracked on the front. The bumper's the least alarming part of all. We can slot that back in later. Since we've taken this off, we can take that out the way. Ah, this is handy. We have a good belt. I was slightly wondering about that. However, one of the wheels has broken. Look at that. Been dropped at some point. This is a piece of the plastic from it, so whether I can put that back together or not, I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll have to worry about that. However, we have ourselves a plan. Not long after I got this vacuums from Mr. James, I got this box from a mutual friend of ours, which should hopefully contain everything we need to get this Panasonic right again. And we start off with a brush roll, and look, it's another terribly soft brush roll with very nice edge strips on there, very fluffy, but still better than it has. Oh, we have ourselves a hose. Oh, what's wrong with the hose? Why have we got a hose? Don't think we need a hose. And that's it, that's all we have. I don't think we quite need the hose, but we definitely need the brush roll. So, flip this back over. I'm hoping this isn't going to be too difficult. Oh, we don't need you though. Oh, maybe we do. Let's just take this one out and put this one in. Yep, that's... Oh no, wait, you do. Oh my goodness. So you have to go in there. We'll keep the old one. Belt through the brush roll and then flat side down. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, flat side down into there. This is very difficult standing this way around. You might still see if I'm that way, but above all else, I'm trying to not break any of this horribly, horribly brittle plastic. Oh, it's not in properly. This is, you've got the belt stuck under, look, so we've got to spin it out ever so gently, and then there you go, eventually it will centre up, and you can push it all in and spin everything completely freely. Yes, Felix, marvellous. Pop this back in. This literally just sits there like so. We won't pop it in yet because that will be a pain, and then I'm going to have to put this together, which I'll do without the driver. And then I think this is ready to turn on as well. No idea what power setting this is actually on. High enough. Oh, there's no sounds of explosions from down there. Look, we can see our brush roll spinning. Almost seems to be a little better. Yeah, well, I think there's obviously not a lot in it, but the green one does run slightly better than the white one in terms of carpet performance and suction. But that's probably, again, just the different life that these two pretty much identical vacuums have led. And in the next video featuring these machines, i.e. the after, I shall hopefully make these predictable Panasonics into some nice predictable Panasonics, and they will work better once more. So, do you have any tales of boring 90s Panasonics? Do let me know down below. Bless them, a brand that sadly no longer make vacuum cleaners at all, I don't think. Comment if I got that wrong. It's good to keep them alive, and someone's got to love them, and luckily that person isn't me. We just get to clean them up a bit. So, stay tuned for next time. I thank you very much for watching. Hope that you have enjoyed, and I and these will see you soon. Happy vacuuming.